Hey, thanks for tuning in here. First hole of the day, Ramblewood Country Club, Mount New Jersey. Got a par 4, slight dog leg left. Hit my drive about 290 out, drawing back into the fairway, so that's a pretty good start. Second shot here, I got about 90 yards, take my 60-degree. I don't quite hit it exactly how I wanted to. Hit it a little fat. End up leaving myself short for a birdie putt here, about 30-35 feet. Goal here is just not to 3-putt. Just trying to get this close. Don't expect it to make it at all. I end up pushing it past the hole, leaving myself in about 5-6 feet for a cleanup par putt, so not ideal. And I end up yanking it left. Starting out with a 3-putt is never good, but going to bounce back on the next hole. Second hole here, another straightaway par 4. I know it's dead left, so I'm okay missing right, which is a good thing because I borderline sliced my drive all the way out there. Still hit it pretty good though, so I got pretty far down there, almost pin high. Leave myself here about 80 yards for my second shot. Take my 60-degree again. Hit it pretty good, just a little bit into the wind, so I end up being a little short right. Pretty makeable birdie putt here, and unfortunately I don't read the green as well as I thought to. Speed was decent, but I'll clean that up here for a tap-in par. All right, next hole, par 3, 165. Playing downwind. I got my 9-iron here. Strike it really well. I was trying to play a draw in there. Ends up just staying straight. I was able to clear that bunker, so I give myself here a pretty long birdie chance. Happy with the speed, just not happy with the read. Didn't break as much as I thought it would. Got about 5 foot here to clean up my par, and thankfully I'm able to make this one. All right, par 5 here. I'm trying to play a cut drive here. I'm not aligned properly. I absolutely step on it, but send it right into the houses with the trees. If you listen, you can hear it hit off the fence. So not much I can do here. I got to punch out, hit a 7-iron. Actually hit it a little further than I intended to, but it stayed in, so we're good. This shot here, probably my worst of the day. I chunked the absolute living piss out of it. I'm well short of the green. I leave myself a chip for to set up for a par putt. A little too much gobble on that ghoul. I end up sending it past the pin. Got another chip here. It's going downhill. It's impossible to land this short. Hit it exactly where I wanted to, and yet it still runs all the way down. Give myself at 7 feet for a bogey save. Thankfully, I make that. Otherwise, that could have been a blow-up hole for sure. All right, next we got a par 4, dog leg left. There's houses right. I'm shitting bricks. I'm going to hit those houses. I'm not letting that happen. I end up pulling my driver left. Got a weird lie on the side hill. Got about 135. So I take my pitching wedge. It's directly into the wind. I end up ballooning it though, and I got well short. Hit a pretty decent chip here though with my 60. Landed short of the hole, giving myself a pretty makeable par putt. About 5 feet here, and thankfully I'm able to make it. Long par 3 next, 195 yards. It's downwind. I take my 6-iron. I end up just tugging it left. Left side of the green, about pin high. Can't be too mad. I end up hitting a decent chip here. Thought it was going to get closer than it actually did, but I still gave myself about 6-7 feet for a par putt. And unfortunately, just didn't give that enough gas. Love the line. I tap in there for a quick 4. All right, next we got an attackable par 5. It's into the wind, dog leg right. I absolutely step on that drive. Hit a nice little bullet cut. Ends up going about 300 yards. I'll give myself just about 200 yards into the green here. I take my 6-iron. I'm definitely okay being short here. I know long's trouble. It's pretty well guarded with bunkers. And I'm striking it pretty well. A little off the toe. Short of the green here. Easily my best chip of the day. I was tracking at the flag the whole time. Land soft, give myself about 4 feet here for a very good birdie. Another par 4 here, dog leg left. Follow up my best drive of the day with probably my worst drive of the day. I just straight push this out into the right rough. It gets out there, but not an ideal shot. I got about 140. I take my pitching wedge, trying to play a draw over this tree. It is into the wind. I end up landing it short and spins off the green. However, I'm still pretty close. When you're this close, I feel like you just got to break out the Texas wedge. Easy 2-putt here just to finish off a par. Finally finish up here with another par 4. It is a layup hole. There is a creek up there about 250. I end up just toe hooking this 4-iron off the tee box. It ends up being in the fairway, but not ideal. This next iron shot was easily my worst. I'm not aligned. I end up pushing it right into the trees. Give myself a lot of work to get up and down. Chunk this, absolutely just chunk that shot. No excuse. End up in the bunker, hit a pretty decent bunker shot out of there. Giving myself a makeable bogey putt, however, I just end up pushing it right. So not an ideal way to end it. Ended it with a double, only double of the day. Ended up with a 40. Pretty good. You know, I'm going to take that, work on that, and continue to get better. Hey, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please consider liking and subscribing. I'm going to look to try to push out a couple videos a month, all golf-related content. So to my fellow golfers out there, may your next shot be your best shot. Peace.